Hi friends, my name is Kim. Welcome back to Healing Place Cottage. Welcome to my kitchen. I am so happy to have you with me today. Today we're going to make another super simple recipe. It wouldn't be my channel if it wasn't a super simple recipe, right? So today we are going to make, it's a play on chicken Cordon Bleu, but it's a Dijon chicken Cordon Bleu, a Dijon skillet chicken Cordon Bleu. So the first thing I'm going to do is clean up this chicken breast. And I wanted to let you know that you're going to see a change in my channel. I currently have two channels. One is Healing Place Cottage, which is this, and the other is the Quarter Acre Cottage Homestead. And rather than have two channels and try and build up a following on both channels, I decided to combine them. And what you're going to see is a new channel called Healing Cottage Homestead. And I will still post diabetic friendly recipes every Tuesday and Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern. But on Sundays, I will post things related to the Quarter Acre Homestead. So things like canning recipes or bread, sourdough, for example, things like that. So you'll see more of that on Sundays. It's not going to affect our normal channel times and what I post on those normal days that you're used to. So I'm just taking some Dijon mustard and putting it all over my chicken breast. That skillet wasn't quite hot enough. It's hot, but I'd like to hear a little bit more of a sizzle. And now I am going to wash my hands because they're a mess. And I am going to salt and pepper my chicken. I'm only doing one chicken breast, but you could do multiple. I'm doing a little bit different angle today to see if you can see better. So let me know in the comments if you can see what I'm actually doing better than my normal angle. And I also switched things up so that this is shorter here, so it's not blocking what I'm cooking. I'm getting close to 100 videos, so it's taken me that long to realize I needed to change things up a bit. So the other ingredients for this, and the recipe that I saw actually called for provolone cheese. I'm not a fan of provolone, but if you are, by all means, use provolone. But I'm going to use Swiss cheese because that's my favorite. And I'm just going to get one slice of cheese ready. And I do have my oven preheating at 450 because we're going to, once this cooks, we're going to top it with a slice of cheese. So like I said, in my case, Swiss cheese. In your case, possibly provolone. And we're going to top it with a piece of ham. Doesn't that sound delicious? So I got on the scales this week. Let me grab my scissors. But so I got on the scales this week and I was down to 207. I shared a video or a picture of that, I believe, on the channel. They're doing that, take the first picture that you ever posted of a selfie on, or an individual picture on Facebook, and then take your most recent. So I posted that as just a post on YouTube, but also on Instagram and Facebook. And it just surprises the heck out of me. What surprises me even more is in that picture from 10 years ago, I was feeling skinnier than normal. I was wearing a t-shirt. It was during the Duck Dynasty fad, and I was wearing a t-shirt that said happy, happy, happy. And I can remember I was a little bit tan, and I can just remember feeling really good. And then now looking at that compared to where I am today, I'm just shocked by how much weight I lost. But then yesterday, we had a leadership offsite for work, and we met at our headquarters in downtown Dayton. And I worked at headquarters for a couple of years, and I had a USB fan at all times. Just it plugged into my computer, and I just never was without that fan. And even when I wasn't at work, I would carry a USB chargeable handheld fan. I got 2 of them on QVC, and I would carry that with me all the time because I was constantly hot, I was constantly sweating, even in the wintertime. So I always had the fan with me. And yesterday, I'm at this offsite at work and froze my tail off. I mean, I couldn't believe how cold I was. In the same building where I used to not be able to function without a fan. And it just surprises me so much how our bodies adjust to, like in my case, I just adjusted to always being hot, always being out of breath. But I will share this. When I was younger and heavier, I was not out of breath, and I was one of those people that felt like my weight did not impact my health in any way. But I'm here to tell you, friends, that catches up with you. I actually ate better a year and a half ago than I did 20 years ago. I'm going to grab a lid for this. But yeah, I ate better a year and a half ago than I did 20, 30 years ago. And drank less pop, ate less sweets, and my A1C was still 13 something, and I was feeling rough. I was always fatigued. I was always sore somewhere. My back was sore. My feet were sore. Just always some kind of physical feeling of being sore. And I think that's what happens when you turn 50. And all of a sudden, all that stuff starts to catch up with you. So I encourage you that if you are young, and even if you're older like me, but if you're young and you're thinking to yourself, my weight does not impact my health, just know that eventually it's going to catch up with you. And it's so much easier to lose it when you're young than it is for women, especially once you hit that menopause age, because the weight just does not come off the same way. Because I was a roller coaster kind of dieter. Never got down to where I am now, but I gained and lost the same 30 pounds for probably 15 years. And I just can't tell you how much better I feel. I've shared with you before that I can get down on the floor with my granddaughters, which I never did that before because it was embarrassing to try and get up. I'd have to get over on my hands and knees, and then I'm sure that I made noises as I was getting up. And, you know, now I have no problem getting down with my granddaughters. I don't feel bad all the time. I'm still tired, but I think that just has to do with being older and not so much with my weight. And I work as a job that, even though it's not physically difficult, it's mentally a lot. And I work from home, so there's not that separation, you know. You know how when you drive home from work, you kind of have that ability to, for whatever, whether it's 15 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever, to kind of recenter your mind. It's hard to go from your office to your living room and have that same opportunity. I am not complaining by any stretch of the imagination. I absolutely love working from home. I have ADHD, and so I'm the person who's constantly distracted if people are talking or someone comes by, you know, and then I have a hard time getting back in to what I was doing at the same level I was at when somebody interrupted. So that's a lot of talking today, isn't it, friends? I'm starting to smoke a little bit, but we're definitely not done. So I'm going to let this cook for just a little bit, and then we're going to top it with the ham and the cheese, and then we're going to put it in the oven. So let's go ahead and put this on a cookie sheet. I have mine covered with tin foil because I imagine this cheese is going to melt. And actually, I think we can use 2 pieces of ham. And we can use 2 pieces of cheese. So like I said, I have my oven preheated at 450, and I'm going to go ahead and put this in, and then we'll come back and check it in about 5 minutes. Okay, we're done, and it looks delicious. It looks juicy. There's juice running out of this. I did check it, and it said it was at 165. But you know me, I'm not a big fan of really moist meat. So let's cut into this, see what it looks like. Looks done. Yeah, it looks like I'm not going to have a problem eating it. It's very hot. Let's give it a taste. It's very good. I can taste the honey mustard, but the flavor I taste the most is the ham. I probably will cook this without the cheese in the oven for probably 5 to 7 minutes, and then top it with the cheese because a lot of the cheese melted off onto the pan. So I think that would give me more of the cheese flavor, but it's very good and very tender. I love using that. That's a Lodge grill pan. It's cast iron, and I absolutely love using that. And I don't use soap on it. I do use water. I don't know if that's a no-no, but I scrub off you know, because I sear on that. So I scrub off the black bits and then dry it really quickly so that it doesn't rust. So let me give you the nutrition facts for this. This is very low in carbs, So it's only 308 calories, and this is for one serving, which is one chicken breast. 308 calories, 12.5 grams of fat, 118 milligrams of cholesterol, but that's to be expected because we have ham. Only 7.8 grams of carbs. So you could eat this with a salad and still stay low carb. You could eat this with asparagus or maybe some broccoli with a little bit of lemon juice on it. But if you wanted, you could eat it with some orzo. You could have a baked potato if you're not wanting to stay as low carb as this recipe. So you still have plenty of room to eat a carbohydrate and be under that 45 grams of carbs that we try to stay under to be a diabetic friendly recipe. And it does have 38 grams of protein. So I think this is a winner. I can see eating this for lunch pretty regularly. Especially if I already have the chicken breast cooked. I could just top it with the ham and the cheese, put it in the toaster oven, and just it already be ready to go. So I sometimes will grill up some chicken breast for the week and then use them in different ways. So that might be a way that I do this. I hope that you enjoyed this video today. If you did, give it a thumbs up or a like. You can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Subscribe to my channel, which is currently Healing Place Cottage, but is, like I said, is going to transition to Healing Cottage Homestead. And I will continue to post videos every Tuesday and Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern that are always diabetic friendly recipes. Often slow cooker or instant pot, but always quick and simple. I'm gonna get into some more complicated recipes, but my goal will always be under 30 minutes because I work and I know a lot of you do as well, and you're looking for ways to stay healthy but not live in your kitchen. So that's my goal, is to share easy recipes with you. I really enjoyed our time together today, friends, and I look forward to cooking with you again soon. And you can also check out on Sunday, I will be posting a canning video for the homestead portion of this channel. Thanks again, and talk to you soon.